What's up, everyone? This is Alex. Simon is going to be gone for a couple weeks. I think he's going to come back and we're going to do something, but for now, it's just me. And the last episode, I was going to just do a talk with a funny friend of mine named RJ, but we didn't have a lot to talk about. And then after the mics were still on and my sister sat down, who just arrived from Australia, and she just started talking to RJ and I was listening, and it turned out to be pretty hilarious. So we've got two eccentric people sitting on a couch talking. Hopefully you find it as amusing as I did. I want to quickly say thanks to the emails we've been getting from Tyler in... Where did he email from? What is the thing? I should have had this ready before. St. Thomas, a small town south of London, Ontario. Cool. And thank you for the people that have been reviewing us on iTunes. That's very nice of you. We received... our first 3-star review, which was humbling, but everything else has been really positive. So thank you. And you can always reach us 604podcast@gmail.com or write us a review on iTunes. So without any further ado, here is the RJ and Emma show.
Everyone knows about like bamboo toothbrushes and like pig Brussels toothbrushes, but like what, well, I mean, I didn't. So I'm like totally just being really, like biased and just saying that everyone's neat. But like what I didn't know, and what I think a lot of people don't know, is that you can use just chewy tablets. So instead of like getting all of your toothpaste in a tube, which is plastic, and then you just go and throw it right out.
I know. I'm always like, really, I'm just like, where is this gonna go? It's just gonna go into a landfill.
No, it's not gonna go to landfill. It's gonna go in a sea turtle's esophagus.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the sea turtle's gonna die, and then a whale's gonna eat it, and then the whale's gonna die.
Don't even get me started.
They'll just keep dying, and the tube of toothpaste will just keep on killing.
It's like once you become conscious of this stuff, it's really hard to like.
It is. I mean,
It is so easy to kill animals of the sea. Like if you don't like sea animals,
you cannot. Okay, so
you're in heaven.
When you go to the aquarium, they talk about this stuff. When I went there as a kid, I don't remember them talking about this stuff. I mean, it's good that they talk about this stuff.
No, you know what they did? They kept on killing the animals and calling them the same thing. So they'd be like, "Oh, it's Betsy. She's back from the doctor. Don't worry that she looks slightly different."
Yeah, well,
this is the same old dolphin.
They have how do you call them? Like rescue animals there. A lot of them are rescue animals.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah.
So they have 2 dolphins that have been rescued. One noticeably is missing parts of his fins, and you're just like, but he swims like he's still.
That's good.
Getting around. But you're just like, oh, poor dolphin. They're like the cutest little sea creatures. Well, I mean, there's a lot of cute sea creatures.
I'm not a big fan of dolphins.
Oh, no?
I mean, I like them, but I think my favorite sea creatures would have to be...
That's right. Come to the dark side. Dolphin. That's just the start. Soon you won't like whales, turtles...
No, I mean, I think whales are my favorite. I was going to say the dolphins are all, like, happy, they're leaping out of the water. Whales just sort of, they glide, they just go slow, they take it easy.
They're chill, but they're pretty chill. I mean, if I was that big, I'd probably move pretty slow, too.
I mean, and dolphins make this noise, like,
I love their, like...
Whereas
whales do,
are
too.
Like, ooh.
Belugas make some weird dolphin-y noises.
I like that more. But anyways, just to go back to the origin of this tangent.
Toothpaste.
You can get toothpaste tablets in cardboard boxes, which if a dolphin eats those, it'll just disintegrate. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you get chewy tablets, or you can do all sorts of stuff, but like the one which I didn't know about is that you can get toothpaste tablets in cardboard boxes, or you could probably even buy them in bulk. You could just
so how do you use them if it's a tablet? Do you just mix it with water?
It's like a mint. You just pop it in your mouth and you start chewing on it, and it fizzes and it turns into toothpaste, and then you put the toothbrush in and you start brushing.
Because I kind of use like healthy gum like that, because there's like xylitol gum that's supposed to be good for your teeth, so you chew xylitol, you're like, I'm doing something good for my teeth, you know what I mean?
But yeah, it's a good start, definitely. I mean, I don't know the science behind it. I don't know what the doctors say.
I don't know, who knows. We used to put mercury in our mouths. I still have mercury in my mouth. I mean, how charming is that?
Yeah, don't tell that to someone on a first date.
Ugh.
Hey, by kissing me, you could be poisoning yourself
Yeah.
and your future children.
Sorry, I think those pretty much stay together. They could fall apart.
You know what a guy told me on a first date once?
What's that?
He told me that he had, no, it wasn't a first date, I take that back. We were just hanging out, but you know what, in this day and age, that's like a first date, basically.
Okay.
So we were just hanging out. I didn't really know this guy, and he told me he had hepatitis C. I think that was
Whoa,
what it
that's
was.
a heavy thing to tell you. But I guess it's necessary.
And no, I think it wasn't necessary, because it's not like we were about to do anything together. But like I mean, maybe it was a different hepatitis, but he told me that I could literally drink a vat of his blood and I wouldn't get it. He's like, no, it has to be.
Well, then it's definitely not the Hep C.
But
Or
he
maybe
said
it
has
is.
to be blood transferred. So he's
That's
like,
what
you
I've
can-
heard some
you can
people
drink
say
my
that.
blood, but
Yeah.
you can't. I think what he was saying is that it was okay for us to do certain things. I think that was why he was telling me this, or maybe I just misunderstood it. I mean, I just thought it was interesting, you know.
Well, he's probably been on enough dates that he feels like that should be that he needs to tell everybody.
Maybe. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I
Well,
mean,
that's
yeah.
very honest of him,
See,
because
if
some
a
people
girl
wouldn't
told
do
you
that.
She had it. Would you keep going out with her?
Well,
We can edit the silence to make it a little bit quicker.
if
In reality, the silence was about 2
RJ, what
minutes long.
kind of a disease would a woman have to have for you to not be interested in her?
I don't know, a vagina.
That's not a disease. I'm also a feminist.
Sorry, no, I'm just usually don't date women.
Oh, you're gay. Oh, okay.
Buffoon.
But anyways,
I
no,
didn't-
it's
I
a
didn't
good.
pick
It's
up
still
on
it's
that.
still a relevant question. If someone had told
Okay,
me,
just replace woman with
yeah,
man.
well, I mean, guys have told me, oh, I have HIV. And it's like, okay,
Yeah, I
This
mean,
just got fucking real.
it did. Well, it's a serious thing. This is the world we live in. There's people out there that have these things, and they have to live with them. So it's better that people tell people.
yeah, I mean, in a way that might be easier to work around than other problems that people might have. Like, you know,
It's true.
manic depression can be really
Oh
hard.
yeah, I know personally about that one. But yeah, I think there's bigger problems sometimes. Like before you even want to jump in the sack with somebody, it's like, well, are you a sociopath?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or like, what if they're like a raw food vegan? I think that could be really hard to work around.
Well,
Like if they really won't eat anything that's cooked or involves meat. Like I think at first it would be okay, but I think it would just wear you down.
being an
over the
ex-hippie,
years.
trust me, I've been through the gamut of people with very particular things. Not even just that, but people who are like hyper sensitive to recycling and composting. And I'm a person who's very invested in composting and recycling. Don't get me wrong, but there's people that, you know, like the stickers on apples.
Oh yeah.
That has to go a very specific place too, and if you threw it out, you'd get a lecture. So,
I've been throwing those out for years.
well, I still do. I recycle everything else, or as much as I can, but you know.
In Australia, they don't have those stickers on apples. I don't know if it's different here, but
We still have them.
they're bullshit.
I know they're
They're
stupid.
such bullshit. Honestly.
I agree. Like, why are we? There's a lot of things that are bullshit. Like
Yeah.
most of these like plastic containers that we get takeout food in, or like you go to the grocery store, you buy some buns or danishes in a plastic clamshell.
Yeah. Oh, I don't do that anymore. I just like try and bring my own reusable bags.
Well,
Go to, like,
yeah.
the bakery and just get them to put it like directly.
Absolutely.
In the
I'm
bag.
like, give it to me on a napkin. I'm gonna eat it right now. Or like those paper bags. At least
Yeah.
they're compostable. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, just
Yeah, I think these are things that have to change because when I was in Hong Kong recently, they actually have not outlawed plastic bags, but they charge you money for them.
yes,
And
they do
it's-
that here. They do it at T&T Supermarket actually.
Yeah, I
So
mean, I think that's really good. Like any
Which is a Hong Kong
plastic
chain.
bag you get anywhere, no matter what. Like you have to pay for it unless it's like something that is going to drip. Then I think you can get a free one. But if it's something like clothing, yeah, you have to pay for it. And I think that's
All you gotta do is
really
only
good.
buy stuff that drips. And then you get all the bags.
All the bags.
So you will be a naked, malnourished,
Yeah.
but slightly richer person if you do
Yeah,
that.
it's true. A lot of places do charge for bags here, but it's still weird when I go to places and I bring my reusable bags everywhere. They're
Good.
awesome. They're like lighter than a feather. They're like these Whole Foods little fabric-y bags that literally will fold up into this little scrunchy basically.
Yeah, those are really good.
I know, and I love them, and I bring them everywhere. I have them with me today. But it's some places I still go, and before I look at, I'm paying for my whatever I'm buying, stuff's in a bag. I'm like, actually, I don't need the bag.
Yeah. Oh, psych! You're gonna have to do more work now because you're gonna have to take that out of that bag.
Yeah, it's like,
and put it in this bag.
I mean, usually they go, oh, sorry, but it's like, it's just at certain places, there's certain people that are like, like I work in a store that you don't need a bag, but a lot of people come in and say, can I have a bag? I'm like, okay, luckily we recycle bags, so we just keep other bags that people have left at the store.
Yeah, that's
so. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I usually just preempt it by, like, as soon as I see the person, I just say, I don't want a bag. And then I watch them, because sometimes they try and put it in anyways, and then I say, I still don't want a bag.
Well, I think places like Whole Foods have done a lot to spearhead these things, because they actually give you money off. So if you're like those
That's
penny
even
pinching
better.
people,
That's even better,
yeah, you're like, oh, I just saved 10 cents. Choices are the same thing. However, they still use plastic bags.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, they have plastic bags and paper bags.
No, Whole Foods goes, if you don't get a bag, they go, okay, you can either get 10 cents off your order, or you can donate.
I
10
always
cents.
donate.
And if you say I want 10 cents off, you're
cheap. Son
everyone.
of a bitch.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, sometimes maybe you don't agree with the charity that they're giving money to.
No.
Bah. Anyway.
Yeah, I actually had a similar experience where I was on the plane. I was back from Hong Kong, and I tried to change all of my Hong Kongese money back into Canadian dollars. But at one point,
that's always fun.
she wouldn't take my 20 because she said, "Oh, I don't have change. I only have $5 Canadian bills, and 20 Hong Kong dollars is like $2."
Yeah, it's very.
So I had it with
small.
me on the plane. And I was like, "Yeah, like I'm gonna keep this, and I'm gonna keep
I
it
still have
until
some-
the next time I'm in Hong Kong, and then like I'll spend it on like a donut or something." And then they have these little packages which they hand out to you, which are like for UNICEF, and they have like faces of orphans on them, and they're like, "Give us your spare change, and we'll donate to a charity."
There you
And
go.
I did hesitate for a couple seconds, where I was like, and then I was like, "No, okay, I'm giving the money to the charity. I'm not gonna like keep
that's
it
good.
for 10 years, so that when I go back to Hong Kong, I can use it again."
Yeah, who knows?
So I think
really.
that's kind of like the same as like the checkout thing with the 10 cents, where it's like,
Well, I still have some Mexican money left. But it was like, oops, but it's worth like $1. Really, you're gonna go and change it somewhere?
Well,
and it's a cool looking money, so I'm like, I'll just keep it.
yeah.
I might go back to Mexico. Hopefully, I will.
The edges of Hong Kong, like the money, they kind of have like little squiggly edges. They're not circles; they're like squiggles around some of them. I thought that was pretty
Fancy.
cool. Yeah, like holes in the middle.
Yeah, they're cool to
At
look
Hong
at.
Kong, are all the pictures on the money just like the glorious leader?
No, because Hong Kong probably has its own money from
No,
China, right?
actually, Hong Kong isn't like the rest of China.
No.
It's like it's its own kind of separate thing.
I mean, they're having problems with that because the mainland government's trying to control the elections and everything.
Yeah, but they're very much opposed to that. Like,
Yeah,
it was funny because when I was on this tour guide bus that I took, they actually kind of talked about that. They were like, we in Hong Kong prefer our food to mainland China's food because their food is a lot greasier than ours.
I don't know. There's some
things
pretty
like that.
greasy.
Wow, that's a little nippy. You'll
That is
notice
pretty
the
neat.
road is smoother because we put a little more time in to keep more asphalt. But anyway, it's
There's
Yeah,
quite a
stuff like
few,
that.
quite a few very greasy Cantonese places in Vancouver. So I don't know if that lived. I'm sure there's some great
You know what?
non-greasy.
They're probably mainland Chinese people working there. They're saying that it's Cantonese, but like, who knows?
It's true.
Would you be able to tell them apart?
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I can actually because
Oh,
I
wow.
took Mandarin and I know what Cantonese sounds like, so I know the accents.
Very good.
Yes,
Very good.
so I can tell who's from like even Taiwan versus mainland China.
Yeah, I know. I can tell the difference between Taiwanese people and Japanese people and
Yeah.
Korean people and Chinese people, but I can't tell the difference between Cantonese and Mandarin.
Really?
That's where I draw
Well,
the line.
I took Mandarin, so that's probably why. But I find like Mandarin has very pronounced like. I don't want to do it because I'm gonna sound like a dork.
Shishi.
Yeah, 谢谢. 你好, like in Mandarin, hello is 你好,你好吗?
Right.
Which means how are you? And then in Cantonese it's 你好嗎? It's kind of I find they hang on their vowels a lot more.
Right. Okay.
Whereas Mandarin has a lot of
More
heavy like zh And like R sounds like churla hola.
Right, yeah.
You know, that's not actually words. I'm just like doing sounds. But yeah. So you just get used to hearing the difference. And even versus like, because in Taiwan they speak Taiwanese is basically Mandarin, but it has a different accent as opposed to mainland Chinese. So I find mainland Chinese has like a heavy R, like when they say R sounds, that's very like kind of roll their tongue a little bit more.
Interesting.
Yeah. I took linguistics too. So languages were my thing for a while.
Yeah, I like languages too. That's
I love
interesting.
them.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. I mean, yeah, I felt kind of superior for being able to tell Japanese people and Chinese people apart.
That's good.
Like,
Most people can't. And
You kind of humbled me, which is good.
Just go to any sushi place in Vancouver, and most of them are not Japanese
No,
people.
they're not. I mean,
So
it's and
I'm not fooled.
it's interesting.
But I mean, maybe they're not trying to fool anybody. But it's for me. I find sushi's better when it's made by Japanese people.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
Or it can be. I mean, there's some, like, samurai sushi on Davy is not very good, and I'm pretty sure those guys are Japanese, so that's not a rule of thumb.
I mean,
Oh shit! Shots fired.
Boom, boom. Anyways.
it's been so long since I've had sushi because
You're back in Vancouver.
I know, just
You
because-
gotta eat sushi.
like I come from Vancouver, so like the places I was just
Yeah.
couldn't compare.
No.
Like price for one, couldn't
Oh,
compare.
yeah.
But I think quality too couldn't compare. So I just
Japanese
said,
people come here to eat sushi
Yeah.
because it's a lot more expensive.
RJ will take you somewhere.
I will take
somewhere
you
good.
places good.
Where
Well,
should
me
we
and
go?
Alex, we just went to Kaide Sushi.
Yeah, that was actually what I was looking to forward like
Yeah.
the most. Like apart
Yeah.
from seeing my family, I was thinking, oh, sushi.
I know, right? It's you come back to Vancouver, you're like, yes, amazing Asian food. Just go anywhere else in Canada, and it's just like, I'm back in Vancouver. I can eat amazing Chinese food,
All right,
amazing
guys, I
Korean
think
food.
that's a lot of passion. I think small dose of the RJ and Emma show is good. I see you guys as kind of like a quick between show.
Oh, Alex is just jealous because we're just rolling it all down the line here.
That's okay. I don't mind being a feature.